Good day. Today we about to hear living history of the 1950s and the 1960s. The person speaking is my mom, and I think we need to start documenting some of this information because her generation and the generation before her is slowly or they going to the next stage. The next stage. They making their transitions. So I think it's time now to learn our true history before society today erase our true history, told by the people who live it, the people who've seen it.
I was born in Union, South Carolina, and now I live in Columbia, South Carolina.
Would you mind stating your age? Year you was born at your age?
I was born 1951
1951. In Union, South Carolina.
in Union, South Carolina.
How was it like growing up in 1951 in Union, South Carolina?
Growing up as a little girl in Union, we did a lot of traveling with my mom.
Y'all did a lot. Hold on. Traveling in 1950s?
Well, my mother had a car, and we would drive to Anderson.
Okay.
We would drive to Columbia
Okay.
to see her sisters and brothers. And Mom taught school.
Now, when y'all traveling, could y'all spend a night in a hotel?
No, we couldn't stay in any hotels
Why you couldn't?
because of our skin color.
What's wrong with your skin color?
It's nothing wrong with it because we were black, we are black, and we couldn't stay in hotels. And Mama always packed a lunch when we would go traveling because we couldn't eat in restaurants.
So you couldn't. Okay, so you couldn't stay at hotels, couldn't eat in restaurants. So y'all didn't make no overnight alone trips, did you?
We stayed with family, and we also had to be careful with how much gas we had in the car because some gas stations said white only in Newberry.
In Newberry, I did not know that. Racial segregation is a systematic separation of people into racial or other ethnic groups in daily lives. Segregation can involve mandatory separation, use of different institutions such as schools and hospitals. Specifically, it may be applied to activities such as eating in restaurants, drinking from the water fountain, using public restrooms, attending school, going to the movies, riding a bus, renting or purchasing a home, or renting a hotel room.
Newberry, white only. And today I passed by that area, I said, time has changed.
So your mom had to do a lot of planning just to travel locally in the state?
Yes,
Huh.
to go see her sisters.
Since she had to do all that planning, was your town segregated when you was growing up?
Yes.
What kind of things were segregated?
We go to the 5 and 10 cent store.
You all right?
We couldn't buy a milkshake at the counter.
Uh-huh.
We couldn't buy lemonade at the counter.
Okay.
We could only buy products and leave the store. We couldn't sit in the store and buy food like other people.
Did you go to a segregated school?
Yes, I did.
So all white people, all black people?
All black people. From
Okay.
first grade to 12th grade. I didn't go to kindergarten. They didn't have kindergarten for black people.
They didn't have kindergarten for black people?
No.
Huh. So how was your school compared to the other white schools?
We had hand-me-down books. And we were glad to get those books. We would look and see the names of the children who had the books before us.
Uh-huh.
They were used books. We never got new books at our school.
Never got new books?
Never got new books.
And this is elementary, middle, and high school?
And high school.
So y'all using old raggedy books?
We use old books.
And your mom, did she work?
Yes.
And she paid taxes, right?
And she taught school.
Black folk taxes was used to fund white-only institution, and blacks received leftovers products and services. And she taught school?
My mom taught school. And at that time, black teachers didn't make the same thing as white teachers.
They didn't?
No, they didn't.
Huh.
Mama didn't make the same thing what the white teachers made. She made less.
Did your mom used to complain about it?
Yes.
She used to what she used to say?
Yes.
What she used to say about that?
She said, I know I'm making less, but God gonna make a way.
Okay, so y'all believed in God?
Yes, we did.
Okay. How often y'all used to go to church?
We went to church every Sunday. We went to Sunday school. We went to church service. And then after church, you know, you cook your dinner. You cook your dinner on Saturdays, so you didn't cook on Sundays. And you didn't iron your clothes on Sundays. And then we have Sunday dinner. And after Sunday dinner, we'll go window shopping with the family and eat ice cream at the Dario. Then on Sunday afternoon, you had church service to go to on Sunday afternoons.
Okay, did y'all have to, since y'all went to church so much on Sunday, did y'all bring some of that church inside your daily life, inside your house?
Yes. At school, we had devotion before you start your lessons. You had to say a Bible verse and sing a song. We had devotion every day before we start our school lessons.
Okay. Devotion every day. So did your mom have you do any Bible lessons inside the house?
Yes. We had to learn Bible verses, and sometimes we had to learn Bible verses for punishment if we cut up.
If you refused to learn the Bible, what would happen?
You sit there and learn that Bible verse until you have to learn and memorize it before you can move.
All right. So you went to church, your school was segregated. Was the grocery stores and the doctor's office, was those segregated too?
Yes. The doctor's office, we had a certain room for colored people to sit in and a certain room for white people to sit in.
Was your doctors, did you have to see a black doctor? You got to see a white doctor?
We could see a white doctor.
Okay.
But in my town, we had a colored hospital.
You had a black colored hospital in what town again?
In Union, South Carolina. And we had a black doctor. We also had a black pharmacy.
A black what other black businesses?
Dr. Sorter. She had her own pharmacy, drugstore.
What other black businesses did you have in your town?
We had a black cafe.
Okay.
And we had the barber shops.
Okay.
And we had the beauty salons.
Okay.
And these stores and the drugstore and the the community hospital, they were on a street, what we used to call Wall Street.
Wall Street?
We called it Wall Street.
Why you call it Wall Street?
I don't know, but that's what the grown folks would say, Wall Street. For black people, their business was on there.
Too long. So y'all had talk.
Did y'all have a black-owned restaurants down there at that time?
Yes, we had black cafes.
So
Mr. Stewart had a cafe, Stewart's Cafe.
Did you have a black clothing store?
No, we had a black shoe shop.
A free shop?
Free shoe shop.
How about dry cleaners?
No, I don't remember black dry cleaners.
Now, back then, when you was growing up, what kind of jobs did y'all have? What kind of jobs did the young black folks have back then? And what age did they start working?
Well, I'm going to talk about me. I started working when I was around 13. And my brother, he was a bad boy at the grocery store. And he got me that job working in a white lady's home.
What you used to do in that white lady's home?
I used to clean house, scrub floors. I remember having a soap pad down. I had to scrub each towel with a soap pad.
Go that far.
Cleaning the floors. And also, I used to iron clothes for white people too.
Now, what was the white lady? The white lady, was she at home or was she at work?
She was at home,
So she was at home
reading her books and smoking her cigarettes.
Brought at home reading a book, smoking a cigarette.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So did you think you got paid for your work you done?
You know, she paid. I was paid.
Hold on. Let's wait till this pass because this ain't gonna turn out. Did you get paid?
Yes.
For working?
My first pay was 50 cents an hour. And then after that, I got a job at the high school with the government, and they were paying $1.50 an hour from the government. And so she told me, and I told her what I was making, and she told me I could top anybody's price. So she started paying me more money.